Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. Look at that beautiful lighting. Oh, that is amazing. In the sky. I love the graphics in this game. Anyway, I have a few announcements to make. You might notice we have a different truck. We are changing trucks today. Don't worry, the MAN is still there in the garage, so if you want to bring it back, just say so in the comments and we'll do that in the next episode. But give me a chance, alright? I want to test something and I cannot pass it up. One more thing, you might notice better graphics overall, and later on probably even better frame rates, and that's because I finally went ahead and upgraded my graphics card. From a GTX 970 I now have a 1070, and so now I can jack up the graphics settings all maximum 400%. MLAA is still off. That's just a performance hungry option that doesn't really improve graphics that much. So I'd rather go with 400%, and everything else is maxed out, high and ultra. There are no ultra settings for the others. And the only thing that's not maxed out is the mirror distance, because this one is more of a CPU intensive thing because it adds more objects. So more processing, and my CPU still hasn't been upgraded. Hopefully this Christmas. Anyway, that's how it is. So expect much better graphics, expect much better frame rates. Hopefully that comes true. Right? Anyway, now let us upgrade our truck. Now, I noticed, and you guys told me that Kriechbaum actually released, not that one, actually released a sound engine, a V8 sound engine for RJL. On top of that, the 4 Series RJL. This one. Beautiful truck. I think, hands down, this is my favorite truck in all of ETS2. At least right now, till the next gen Scania comes out. This is my favorite. That's the perfect mix of classic and modern look. So let's go with that. Let's customize this. I know we've had a 4 Series already before, like 100 episodes ago or more. But it's just one of those trucks that I cannot let go of. So I'm more than happy to go back to it, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. So this is going to be a pretty config heavy episode. If you're not a fan of configs, feel free to fast forward. But yeah, we'll be maximizing this tweak. Now for the setting, I don't really want something for heavy haul. Maybe something that can accommodate it, but not specifically for it. So maybe we'll go with something in between, like a 6x2x4 or a 6x4 even. Let me see. Do I want that? Because if I can go as long as like 10x6x4, but that's a monster. I mean, it would look pretty awkward if you're just hauling a box trailer and that's your configuration, right? So I want like actually a 6x4. Keep it long maybe. Do I want it long? Yeah, let's go with that. So I can have. The only thing that would be different though is the fuel tank, but the maneuverability will be suffering a lot. Let's go with this 6x2x4 long. For some reason that maneuverability jacks up like that because of a tag lift, but I'm not a fan of tag lifts. I'd rather get a mid lift like this, and this is a steering axle as well. Yeah, let's go with that. A 6x2/4. Not sure how you pronounce that. You know what I mean. For the engine, it has to be V8, and I had to look at the files inside RJL 4 Series to understand which ones are the V8 ones, because it's not specifically mentioned here. So the V8 ones are the DC16, the DSC I don't think, wait a minute, yeah, DSC as well, but the DT I think is not, based on what I saw in the files. I wanted actually to get the DC16, but not the top of the line, something below this one, the 480 horsepower. This is a V8. If I remember correctly, if I saw it correctly. If I got that wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure. Okay, 12 speeds retarder. Yes, for sure. I don't like the 12+2. I don't like the crawler gears because it ruins my gearing. Although I'll be using automatic anyway, but who knows? We might switch to a manual. By the way, do you guys know if the 4 Series in real life is like a manual? Has a manual or automatic transmission? Based on the interior, I'd say automatic, but yeah, let's see. You guys let me know as well, and I'll show you why. So as you can see, there is no shift stick here. but there's something there which looks like something for drive, neutral, reverse, which is similar to the current Scania trucks. So maybe as early as this in the 90s it's already automatic. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's go in an exclusive one just to change it up, have a little bit more color in here. Yeah, a bit more classic look. For the paint job, I did get Hound Dog's paint job skins for the 4 series, so it contains a couple of different skins here, but the one I want is particularly, is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, this will turn out pretty nicely later on as we add more stuff in it, I hope. Let me see. Okay, let's try to configure this. You can see all the dots. Yeah, that's RJL for you. Perfect mix between performance and customizability. You know, the thing I noticed with the MAN TGX by XPS, it's very beautiful, it's very customizable, but for some reason the performance is really hurting a lot for me. Performance really sucks for me. I don't know why. When I'm inside the cab, I think it's very CPU intensive, and because I have a very poor CPU, it is not oh, I love that. Let's go with a painted approach here. Yeah, I'm not able to max out the frame rates when I'm using the XBS, the MAN by XPS. Let's go with the King of the Road maybe. Yeah, that kind of fits. And of course I'd want a badge over here. A stock or paint? Not that one for sure. Nope, let's get the stock. Beautiful. There we go, V8. It does say in the badge, so that's a good indicator. That's a good sign. I don't think we need any. Yeah, that will just ruin the picture. The 4 series for me, this is like its signature area. Like you would know it's a 4 series when you look at the grill. So I don't want to change any of that. I do want to change this though. I want to make this painted. Stock, that one. Or maybe this one. Yeah, we can go with that. A little bit of front skirts, or however you call that. Do we need some front mud flaps? We can. If you want to make it a bit more sporty. Scania, let's do it. King of the Road. Scania paint. What's the difference of that with this one? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let's get the cheaper one then. And maybe something with the logo. Scania V8 power. V8 all over the place. Why not? Alright. This one, yeah, let's go with that. It's okay. No stone guard. I don't like stone guards. You could get a V8 in here in the middle and a V8 at the back. All the V8s possible. Or maybe let's get a Scania. Although, if it lights up. Oh, you can see it here. Alright, fine. Maybe something smaller? Actually, that's bigger. Interesting. V8 I think is what I like better, but I think we have too many V8s already. Let's go with the Scania emblem. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Scania emblem again. It's a bit too much. Let's just get some telepass devices. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, stock plastic, stock paint. There we go. Let's make that paint as well. Yeah, a little bit of black parts, but not so much. That's what I want. Stock chrome paint. Actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Although the black lining also looks pretty nice. Now here, I do want a spoiler. Make it a bit fuller. I think the new 2 is what I want. There we go, the one with the black lining. And also for the spoiler, this part below. New 2. Yeah, perfect. It does look, it's green and it looks weird, but once we change this and make this into paint, that will look so awesome. Just make it paint. With covers? Nope. With painted covers, maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's make it thicker. And this one, side blinker paint. Perfect. Paint with doorstep covers. What's going to be doorstep stocks needs to be removed. Okay, maybe not. With doorstep covers. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe it's nice. Ah, okay, I see. So this one is enclosed, the other one is with a stepper. And this one is like, I guess, openable. You can open it from there. Okay, you can do that. That's a blinker, I guess, hopefully. Okay, that is taking shape now. Beautiful. Let's add the cover here, some side skirts. Stock V8, I guess, would look pretty nice. Or stock V8 with exhaust, even better. Yeah, we can go with that. Lights. Do we need some lights? Maybe we could add some here. Let's see. It's kind of a bit off-putting. You can add maybe one there and one here. Minor details. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So in here, maybe we could add that as well, make it consistent. Oh, it's not aligned, it's like in the middle of nowhere. Nope, no thank you. Alright, let's go with that. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the exhaust though. Can we change it? Not really. Okay, let's not go there. Let's go stock V8 instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. It's a lot cleaner looking. Look at that. Yeah, it's taking shape. And we don't even have the lights yet. The fancy stuff. H4, H7, V8 style. DRL, V8 style. That's perfect. Like that one. Headlight streamline. Oh, I'm okay with that. Oh man, I'm loving this already. Hope you guys are as excited as I am about this. Paint. This one, go with paint as well. Everything is painted. How about paint inverse? Yeah, let's close it up like that as much as possible. Let's go get a sun visor. Oh, no. A small one, just a small one. Something that won't be too obtrusive. Although it seems like there's something there, so maybe we'll need to pick a bigger one. Okay, that one doesn't have anything. We can go with that. Stock 3, stock 4. Streamline paint. Oh, that can work. What company is this? Holland. Ah, I see. Okay, we can go with that. Just paint one then, because there's design already. Okay, I'm good with that. Good. Looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Let's add some lights here below. I think I'd like some lights. No front grille, but let's just add some lights in here. Maybe 4 here. What is that? That's the badge. There and here. Let's get some of those painted Hella illuminator LEDs. Does that look good? Kind of. Yeah, I think that works. Where was it? That one, right? Oh, that fits perfectly in there. Fits perfectly, gives enough space for the badge, and yeah, just fills this up entirely. Nice. Let's get some lights in here. Starting to think that the yellow lights don't fit that well. Maybe let's go with some like white lights in here. How about that? Because I'm thinking at night it will be too plain. We need something here in the middle. But I'm not sure what. Something square, definitely. What shape do you guys want? A V? No, I don't like a V. Maybe I'd like a, something like this. Something straight. It's a bit simple looking, but I guess it works, huh? I guess it kind of works. Yeah, and let's just remove that. I'm not really a fan of those lights anymore. Yeah, it's good. Do we need to add more? You can make that like a straight line. Box type it all throughout, but that looks a bit too plain. Oh, let's go with that. That makes it more of a classic. Oh, okay, that wasn't intentional, but fine. Roof sign illumination. Sure, why not? Some lights, cab lights. Do we want anything? I guess we could add like a pure white. Keep it clean. And maybe add some custom. That's a bit too much though. I want it simpler. I want a simple one. Mirage. Maybe Mirage would work. Yeah, I think that can work. Let's get Monsieur Bibendum. And then let's get some lights in the middle. Same lights is fine. Is 2 okay? Or should it be 4? 2 looks a bit weird, to be honest. Let's make it 4. Yeah, that's okay for me. Let's get some horns in. What horn do we want, guys? Maybe a tone. Opposite one. Opposite direction. Looks good. Beacons. Do we have those fancy beacons in here? Yes, we do. Will it fit? Kinda does. But I think a white one would look much better. That one. Although we're blocking the sunroof a bit though. I think it shouldn't hurt that much. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I like it. I like it. So far, so good. Okay, let's get some fenders as well. Maybe paint. High paint and plastic. How about just paint? High paint. Paint 2? Oh, that leaves it open. High paint 1. There. Yeah, we can go with that. High paint and plastic. No, we're fine. And then for the back here, I guess low paint should be, huh? Because if it's high paint as well, look a bit weird. Low paint 1. There, because you can't really raise that. Okay, that looks a bit more uniform. At the back here, wow, so many options. Chassis paint. Yeah, let's go with that. Stock paint 1. Stock paint 3. No, I'm okay with 1. Don't they have those like yellow things that they put as stoppers on the trailer? I was expecting we should have something like that. Tag lights, tail lights rather. Stock paint. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. This is customizable. I'm too lazy to put in each light. Let's just go with the stock paint. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Nope. No thank you. Some mud flaps. Let's go with... Oh, that's pretty nice. Overtake UK is the other way around. Yeah, I think I like that for a change. After all, there's a Scania logo there already. But yeah, I want those yellow things. I'm sure you know what I mean, but I would have thought that was an option here. Maybe I missed it. Make this paint. Actually, I want this still black because this will receive a lot of wear and tear. What is that? Okay, no need. Alright, for the tires, let's go and get some Michelins in here because I want stock ones. I want something from SES. Michelin fan pack. What do we get? What's nice here? That one is pretty nice, although it might be a bit too fancy. 31570s is what I like though. Yeah, let's go with this. I think we can afford it. I think we can afford to go a bit fancy here. Multiway XZE, I think is what it said. XZE. Oh, that's a different looking one. Sorry. It should be this one. No. That one. Line Energy X Line Energy Z. X Line Energy Z and X Line Energy Z. There we go. Perfect. For the wheels, it's a good question. Do you want it painted? Do you want it the same as this bumper? Or do we just get something like 50k customs paint steel 11-inch? We can go with that. How about a paint Alcoa? Yeah, we can go with that, I guess. Let's go. I'll have to check what kind of green this is though. I wish there was an eyedropper tool or something. That would have been really helpful. Although if I look at it, it is looking a bit too much, isn't it? And even if I match this, like here, like that, make the nuts white maybe? Does that look good? It kinda looks good. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's keep that one. I'll have to match this a lot better though. Is that close enough for you guys? Do you think? That one? I think it's close enough. Let's keep that as a preset. And let's do the same thing on the others. How about in the middle? Scania? How about just the Scania, not paint? Yeah, that's okay. We wanted an Alcoa paint. That one. Use the preset. Get some white nuts. Get a simple Scania thingy here. And do the same thing here. Paint Alcoa. Apply that. White nuts. And Scania. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Let me know guys if you're fine with that as well. Alright. So I'm seeing that the new total is much more expensive than our money, but that's no problem. We should be able to handle it because we're going to trade this truck in anyway. So the thing should be offset at least a bit. Portable navigator. Let's get a TomTom Trucker Pro. That's bigger, I think. Slightly bigger. Okay. Don't need anything there. Steering wheel, I'm okay with that. What is this? It's a front grille. Nope. That one is pole light. Don't think I need a pole light. I do need my backpack though. Thank you. Oh, it's a bit... It's clipping through. Okay, that's a much better spot. Let's go with that then. And let's get my mug in here. Like that? Yeah. It's a bit of branding. Forgive me for a bit of branding. And then let's get some bubble heads in here. Hopefully you're still there. Or maybe you'll just fast forward the entire thing. No, that's no problem with me as well. Completely understand, but some people like seeing this, so I'll keep it in. Keddy bobblehead. Let's go with that approach. Same animal lover theme in same colors. Right? What is that? Why are you all like... Okay. I don't really like that. Let's just get... These are the dice that don't really bounce. So let's get this one instead. Yeah. Now the question is, what do we get as an object? Maybe a soccer ball? Not really. How about 2 dice? I think 2 dice would be look pretty nice. Double dice. And it would bounce all the way around as we... whenever I crash or anything. How about a dash cam in here? We could go with the Batarang. How about Thor's hammer? That would have been nice. By the way, I just watched the Thor Ragnarok. It's pretty cool. Really like that movie. So I highly recommend you watch it. Okay, good. I think we're good. Everything's set. We're good to go. Yep. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment section, right? Trade it in. You will pay 177. That's what I like to hear. There we go. And yes, I'm going to keep this automatic because I think it is in real life. But if it's not, let me know in the comments and I'll adjust next episode. Just trying to keep it real. Unfortunately, the lighting on this space isn't the best. We're a bit under the building, so not much sunlight, but it should look much better later on. Ah, that's beautiful. We are getting just a tiny bit of lag because we're in a city and we're in Stockholm actually. So it's a bit laggy, but once we go out, it should be much better. Let's hear it. Hopefully this is the real Kriechbaum V8 engine sound. Beautiful lights. I think it is. Steering axles, good. What's that light? Oh, that light. I don't think I'm a fan of that red light thing. Let's replace it. But I am liking this one a lot. Beautiful. It's a bit too loud though. I have to adjust that. Oh, the fog is real, huh? Okay. Let's adjust the lights. I don't like that reddish tint behind. So let's change this. Let's change that into a... That might be still reddish, wouldn't it? Maybe we have to remove it altogether? Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Then let me adjust the volume. Let's try to keep it at 1. Now we have a bit of a red light going on, but I think it's much better. Is that fine with you guys? Let me make it maybe 1.5. Yeah, that seems like the perfect balance. Let me know, alright? Let's get the job. I did find one going to Bergen here. That's the one. And I want that because in Bergen are the major changes from the Scandinavia mod by Chris94. And I wanted to check that out. That's why we're in Scandinavia again. Feels like we're in a submarine actually, because of this red color. sounds a bit too loud, I think. Don't. Good thing it stopped. Otherwise, I would have crashed my truck in the first 5 minutes of getting it from the garage. Yeah, I think it's a bit too loud. Let me adjust it again. And yes, were you still using the Google Maps night navigation? There, I think that's just perfect. Let me also adjust a bit the things here. Mirrors. Beautiful sky back there. This one and that one. Good. Here, let me go maybe a bit narrower, 70, and maybe lower a bit. Or wait, let me have a look here. There, that's what I wanted to adjust. Okay. Super old school indicators. Can't even see if it's left or right. You just know that you're indicating. Oh, look at that. Look at the graphics there. So you should be able to see much better details now. More details on the road, the textures and everything, the weather, the fog. I think all of those should improve. Okay, turn right. I'm not so used to the arrows anymore because I was playing with ATS 1.29 for the past few days, and the arrows on the GPS looked very different. I like the new ones much better now. Got used to it after a while. Here we go. Let's go and get that job. Maybe we can find something that matches our color. Although I do love that color, TFTS blue and white thing going on there. So I'm not really opposed to that one. It's not going to be a perfect match, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Looks beautiful. I think that's from Sisal. 17 tons of onions. No crying now. No crying. Where could that thing be? Ah, here it is. Okay. Good. Just there. Oh, this is a very long journey, so for sure we won't be finishing it this episode. So we'll probably drive a while, do a test of our new truck, and stop somewhere and then continue the next episode. Perfect. Not too shabby, huh? Not really matching, but in terms of the spoiler height, it is perfect fit. Oh, hear that bass. Beautiful. Man, I love that. Okay, no one blocking the intersection. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Let me check the map as well. Also, I can't tell you how much I missed this dashboard of the 4 Series. Oh, we'll be passing through the Scania factory. That's nice. And then maybe we can stop here. Or maybe that will be too early. Maybe we can stop in Oribro. Or here maybe. Yeah, this could work. That might be a good stopping point for this episode. Just to test the episode a bit. Test the truck a bit. Feels very powerful, I tell you that. The shadows are looking much better now. So detailed, look at those. Each individual leaf. And I noticed, like, when it's raining and the ground is shiny because of the water, and you can see the reflections. It's so good. I can't imagine how much I was missing in the graphics department, because I used to only have it at medium setting, and in the medium setting it was really so good already. But then when you switch to high and ultra, the details just pop up. I mean, some things that you don't notice, you start noticing. You didn't realize that you were missing a lot before. But yeah, now you're there. Beautiful sound. Oh yeah, by the way, one thing I forgot to remove before, I think, was the adaptive automatic transmission. Oh, I disabled it already. Good. Because the adaptive automatic transmission was not really working very well. It was just making the thing poorer. Right? Malcolm, do your thing. Come on, bro. I'll cover you. Go ahead. Oh, beautiful dashboard. Look at the details here. Super crisp textures. That also is because of the 400% scaling. So everything just looks super crisp. Even the smallest fonts you can see. Well, almost. Ah, love it. And yeah, still autumn, early autumn. All the other mods are still online. And yes, I'm loving this so far. Super smooth. Traffic Platz Salzko. What's that mean, guys? Get the engine braking. Is it this one? No, not that one. Wow, I love this complex interchange here. Maybe it's time to get a photo, huh? Once we get over that bridge. Oh yes, it's coming. The photo op is coming. Definitely. That one is the winner. Good, this one. Yep. I remember our Scania 4 series before was red. Had that griffin skin with a maroon color. This one looks completely different. Oh, beautiful sky. Oh man. But I want to highlight on the truck. Yeah, look at the details there, the reflections, textures. Everything just looks super crisp now. Blur, yeah. Depth of field. Improve it a bit. Just a little. That one, perfect. Inside the car. That one works pretty well for me. That. And one more. Super zoomed in. DRLs. We do have DRLs. This one is a bit on the side. Let's get a bit of the scenery. Why not? We're in a beautiful place anyway. In Sweden, all roads look beautiful. Yeah, that one looks pretty nice. We are good to go. I also love the dials here, the switches. Like when I, for example, turn on the retarder, you can see the switch. The retarder doesn't work anymore when you're stepping on the gas, so that's good. So you see the retarder moving. Pretty cool, right? And then the indicators, yeah, the lights and everything, they're all working perfectly. Let's go with 80. The last time I drove here, we were in Driving Bros Volvo. If you guys still remember that one. This is pretty cool. Yeah, and the dashboard, I've been told, is pretty accurate. This 4 Series dashboard is very indicative of, very accurate with the real Scania 4, how it looks, even down to the analog clock. Have you guys noticed the analog clock there? So the speedometer, right? And below that is like a small circle. That means that's the clock actually. So that means like 9:30 in the morning. It's accurate down to that level. That's why I love this truck. Accuracy, performance, everything. Yeah. Perfect. And we have 3 pets there on the side, just wagging their tails. Not really wagging their tails, more like wagging their heads. Enjoying the view, enjoying the ride. Man, this engine is quite loud, isn't it? And it's very interesting that I'm actually in the 12th gear. I'm at 80 and my revs are at like 1600. I would have expected it to be a bit lower, like maybe in the 1200 range, but maybe the ratios are a bit different in this transmission. So I hope I'm not really eating a bunch of fuel just yet. Let's glide here. Is this the one we were supposed to stop at? One sec. I hope not. Okay, it's not. Otherwise, it would be too late for me. There you go. But yeah, as always, Kriechbaum's work really top notch and works perfectly well with the sound effects, like the retarder, the dials. Can I squeeze in, please? Thank you. Nice. Love the trees. Even the trees, I'm starting to see more details in them. Everything just seems more crisp. Yeah, and if the scene isn't too busy, we even get 60 frames. Like when I'm not recording, I always get 60 frames, but then when I start recording, it goes down a bit. But still, I mean, that's pretty acceptable. This is phase 1 of the upgrade. Upgrading my graphics card. The next phase involves upgrading my CPU. And that's the one that will bring even more performance improvements. And might be the one that will help me really stick to 60 frames always, because right now my CPU is not really the best. I only have an i5 and it's like the 4th generation and we're at the 8th generation of Intel now, something like that, right? So yeah, not really the newest, but still works pretty fine because this game is pretty graphics intensive anyway. Not a lot of CPU requirements. Although when it comes to the number of cars, the number of reflections, the number of objects to be rendered, I think that's where the CPU importance would come in. So when I upgrade to Ryzen 1600, that will be golden for me. The only thing that I'm not looking forward to there is I'll have to change motherboards, because I'm using an Intel motherboard and a pretty old one at that. So regardless if I upgrade my CPU, it's always going to be also needing a motherboard replacement. So in addition, because I'm changing motherboards, I would also need to change RAM. So yeah, it's a bit of a changing the CPU, but also the motherboard and RAM. So it's like almost the entire computer. That's why I have to reformat, I have to do all those things. And I want to try to assemble my computer for the first time, because usually I just buy it. I pick the parts, but I just tell it to the shop and please assemble me this PC. And then it's done. You know what? I think I want to drive a bit more. Let's squeeze it a bit more. Maybe let's squeeze it until Oribro. Yeah, let's stop here. Let's enjoy the view. Oribro. Probably. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. So that's probably what I'll get for Christmas. So I was able to convince my wife that I'll need since I'll be upgrading my graphics card, my GPU and my CPU anyway, might as well upgrade my GPU now and then a CPU later. So I can check first if things improved, if I still need the CPU. And yeah, I still need the CPU, but I mean, having an improved GPU at this point is pretty cool as well. Hopefully you guys notice the improvements as well, both in graphics and frame rate. And especially during streaming. During streaming I get a lot of lag because my graphics card can't handle streaming, recording and playing all at the same time. But hopefully now it can more than handle it. We'll see. Okay, let's just glide here. Maybe a level of retarder to slow things down. Right. There we go. Central. This looks like a pretty short trailer actually. Let me have a look. Not really. Maybe I just got used to having like a trailer from ETS, because from the mirror it looks pretty short, this trailer. Yeah, maybe I just got used to ATS trailers. Man, I'm excited for 1.29 for ETS2. Because 1.29 for ATS, I really love the improvements. They did, like in the blog, they mentioned what the updates are, but there are actually a lot more updates under the hood that they don't announce. Really small things, simple things, but detailed things, like the attention to detail. Graphics improvements, performance improvements. They're all there, just not all announced. But the very attentive people, they notice that. Right, good. Could have slept in a hotel. Man, that would have been nicer, huh? Can you still enter? Yeah, I think I'd rather stop here. I'd rather sleep at a hotel than a mechanic shop. What do you guys think? Maybe get some buffet breakfast as well. What time is it anyway? It's 11 AM based on that small analog clock. Let's wake everyone up with our engine. Hello. Just revving it up, waking everybody up in the neighborhood. Okay, so now where the heck is the parking? There should be truck parking here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So yeah, like here you see it's 60 frames everywhere, almost. Here it's a bit slower because we're in a city, and I think there are a lot of CPU calculations involved inside the dashboard in the interior cam. So my CPU is probably bottlenecking it a bit now. So the next step is to upgrade the CPU and be a happy bunny all throughout. But right now I guess I'm pretty happy with the performance. It could improve still, of course, but I mean, it's not really necessary, but it would be pretty nice to have. Let's open, let's include those. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. Love it. Love the idle sound as well. Oh, and the engine off sound, that's beautiful. Anyway, hope you like this episode, guys. New truck, let me know if you're a fan or if you like the MAN TGX by XPS better. But I hope you like this one because I'm really loving it. So also the interior, classic modern truck, if I could describe it that way. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next one for sure. And yes, ATS Season 2 will be up next. Probably tomorrow, hopefully. Let's see. Thanks and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking. Oh, let's hear how the air horn is. I like it. Clumsy trucking, guys, and have a nice day. Bye.